Yeah, yeah. And you know, I like this song so much. Like, shout out my dog Smino. Like, I like what he said. And what he say? What he say? He said, "It was gruesome where we grew from, but we grew some in the end."
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the You Might Not Like It podcast. It's your host, Mr. Wavy. And before I pass it to my compadre, we must first, ladies and gentlemen, light the candle because it smells like a Packers win. Go Pack Go, the Aaron Rodgers versus Jordan Love Bowl. We got it done. Sam, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm good. A little disappointed, but hey, always next week.
You know, it wasn't good. We had the Packers win, the Bears lose. And I mean, listen, normally every other week for me and my Packers, that's good, man. But ever since I've been doing the pod with you, Sam, I feel a little, sad every time y'all take a L and we got to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm all good. I'm still on my pace. I said 9-8. You know,
No, true.
so I'm good. And I said we was gonna lose this game against Baltimore.
True. That is true. But you said y'all were going to lose this game with Lamar at
Hey,
quarterback.
hey, I said Baltimore.
Yeah, true. No. Facts. I believe it. Hey, man,
But I
beautiful,
did feel we
beautiful.
had a chance since he wasn't there. But that defense came back and showed us we
Hey,
need a
that
little bit
defense
more
showed
work.
us exactly what they could really do.
Yeah,
And I think that was part of the biggest difference. But it's all good, Sam. We're gonna get into that. A lot's been going on in the news and gambling. Obviously
yeah,
gambling's a big deal. Hey, you think about some of the recent gamblers that have been banned and different things. I think Pete Rose, obviously, right? Some
yeah.
people may just think back to what was it? Damien, or what was the other guy's name that got banned from Toronto got banned. There was also some news about Terry Rozier before Terry Rozier got arrested, but we'll
Yeah.
we'll we'll dabble into that a little bit. What else we got in store for everybody today? We actually got obviously discuss the Packers win over the Steelers, discuss Jordan Love versus Aaron Rodgers, the Bears, right? Where do they go from here? And then it is the Cardinals versus the Cowboys week. All of my friends and family, everyone in Dallas, all of the Dallas fans, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. Arizona Cardinals at the Dallas Cowboys for Monday Night Football. We talked about it a little bit last week, what the Cardinals can do to win. Unfortunately, is not here today, but we have gotten O's picks, so we will also be able to hit the pick 'em with O. And then I want to start something new, Sam. And really, what it is a hot take of the week. So I basically want to just get your one hot take for the week. Basically, it could be from sports, it can be from entertainment, it could be anything in the world. Just what is on
Yeah.
your mind this week? And let's talk about it. I want to start this up and see how it progresses. And basically, what's your one hot take for the week? But let's kick it off, Sam. Gambling scandal. A lot going on. The FBI, the director of the FBI, held a press conference where they talked about picking up 3 NBA players, former and current, and I believe 40 people in total, talking about the mafia, a lot of things going on, Sam. Gambling, poker, betting on games, point shaving. I don't know what to believe, Sam. It looks like to me they're using the NBA's notoriety and putting the NBA players out on Front Street, but I ain't hear one mafia name. I ain't hear anybody, right?
You heard some names, you just ain't seen no faces.
That's what I mean. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, 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 yeah.
They said they locked 40 people up. I only seen 3 faces. The
Yeah.
FBI don't need to play. They don't need to play popularity contest games, do they?
I would say that famous D word, distraction.
Ooh, Sam, did you watch what Stephen A said?
No, I miss Stephen A. I mean, I really don't listen to Stephen A, brother. Stephen A. With all due respect, Stephen A. is a
You might not
borderline.
like it, Sam. You might not like it. Just tell
Yeah,
the people what it is.
he's a borderline brother, man. He ain't something
Okay.
that should be. He ain't
Okay.
somebody that I would like to listen to.
Okay.
He do have some points, but most of his stuff when it come to our people, I just don't float with them, bro. I just can't float with them.
Well, as you talk about distractions, Sam, the reason
Yeah.
I asked if you heard, his take was because Stephen A came out talking about this is revenge for, you got to think about what's been going on in sports. The shirts they wearing, a lot of different things that happened during the bubble, protesting, all of these different aspects of what sports and entertainment has turned into. And he's implying that this is that revenge, right? Donald Trump is sending the FBI out there to now go after these sports leagues and kind of retaliate it basically, right? And so that's what Stephen A was talking about. Some people came on and made comments and different things about it, but this was basically like what he was speaking to and made that interpretation. And then obviously they interviewed the director of the FBI. He said it was the dumbest take he had ever heard. What do you think? I know you said distraction, so distraction from what?
There's a lot of other things going down. People who are about to lose benefits, and most of the government closed. I'm paying taxes. I don't understand, and food stamps being took away from people comes
September 1, right?
at the end of this week.
Or I'm sorry, November 1, right? Is when they're
Yeah,
supposed to do that, right?
at the end of this week. So I mean, what better time to say, hey, y'all been getting y'all money stolen from these NBA players and all this stuff and the mafia while we slowly rip all this other stuff away from you. That's what I mean by distraction. Also, there's plenty other things going on in the world that we can get to later. That right there just happened to be in the same like a week right before this thing about to go down. So
Sam, that's a good, valid point.
uh,
But hey, man, ever since they done brought that to the light, Sam, I feel like I've been hitting parlays, man.
it came up, dog.
Hey,
Don't get locked up now.
I'm out here hitting parlays, man. I finally could put somebody in the slip and they win. You know what I mean?
Hey, you ain't getting no, hey, let me tell you this. He ain't playing the nice stuff.
Hey, I didn't get no insider information, brother. No
Okay.
insider information. I paid my $25, my hard-earned $25, and I cleared $1,900. I
No.
can't be mad, Sam. I
Yeah,
cannot
no.
be mad about
And
that.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. And hey, man, I'll be in Arizona. I'm looking to get some more this weekend. And you're right, Sam. I think distraction. You think about that, and I want to talk about really the gambling portion of it, though. Like,
Yeah.
are there bigger dominoes that are going to fall? You saw a lot of they make a lot of fuss about this. And Gilbert Arenas was trolling, right? Gilbert Arenas,
Yeah.
I think, took an opportunity to troll his case, but it had nothing to do with all the other stuff. People are saying he snitched on them, XYZ. And I think Gilbert Arenas came out and said a lot of these big name brands are starting to use his name. And it's completely defamation of character. And it's not what happened. But he was trolling and basically using that as like, hey, let me try and get some clickbait. And people are starting to run with it as if it's true,
That he snitched?
Yeah, and he came out and said, listen, there's absolutely no validity to that. There wasn't no snitching, anything like that. Their cases are not even linked.
I mean, I can understand how, I don't know, but I can understand how he get locked up a couple weeks later, the scandal explode. So it can look that way.
Yeah.
But he got a mic and he got a little podcast, and
Correct.
so he
I
can
think
lead
I think a lot of it was
his
his
fans one direction,
a lot of it was his trolling though. Like, he posted a couple pics of him holding food and different things like that, saying I got my interrogation meal, different things like that.
Was
But
it
again, he
snake?
came out and stated that was not the case, right? He didn't snitch. His
Yeah.
cases are not linked. They're not, anything related. But Chauncey Billups, again, the internet trolls, man, they digging for something. You talked about this too. You're the one told me about this, but he wore a Clutch Sports sweater coming out of court, and they was like, "That's a message. That's a message.
They coming for
Y'all
you,
better come.
LeBron.
Y'all better come get me, or
I'm
they gonna hear
snitched.
some names." And so I wonder, right, how many more chips are gonna fall, Sam?
Yeah, I
How
mean,
many
it's
more?
it's a lot of people tied to your king now. There's a lot of people tied to your king. A couple of them
Yeah.
was in Miami. A couple of them played in Cleveland. A couple of his people that's on top of his business and was out there betting. all those things going down. But like I
Yeah,
said,
but I think the thing is these are some close relationships LeBron might have with former players, and they thinking nothing of the inside. Maybe they got a podcast, maybe they got something that they're trying to leech off of LeBron with, and so LeBron. I feel like LeBron could not know. Now, was he oblivious to it? Come on, man. I just come on, bro. You know what's going on. Nobody asks you every week if you playing, how you feeling, your back good, your knees hurt. Like, yeah, you got to start to wonder. Terry Rozier, man, openly saw Terry Rozier play terrible basketball, knowing that he could perform at a high level. I saw somebody, it was so funny, Sam. I saw somebody, they said, listen, man, this scandal, bro, the Miami Heat need they first round pick back, or they need to get a bonus or something, because they thought they was getting a 20-7 player that he was, and they got the betting Terry Rozier with tax
man,
evasion.
I'm not gonna lie. It sure looked like he threw a game on them highlights they was showing now.
Sam, I mean, there's a couple of plays, dog, like
Like what
a
you say?
hundred
Hey,
percent,
hey,
a
hey,
100%.
hey. I can also say the same thing about your king too. Like it's some turnovers that look crazy.
Nah, but LeBron, I just think LeBron doesn't have as many like openly terrible plays as bro. Terry Rozier had some plays, Sam, that just had you questioning if he ever picked up a basketball.
Turnovers for the guy that say he's the GOAT. These turnovers, Tyrone, is like ridiculous. Like,
Sam,
come on, man.
everybody got turnovers, Sam. I
Not
mean, yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
it's
I know
not.
you're gonna protect. I know you're gonna protect your
No,
boy like
I'm
that.
not. I saw Terry Rozier's highlights. You're trying to compare him to LeBron, bro. Like, no.
No, these Rozier shooting the ball. I know he a better shooter than that he displayed in those highlights. I know that, but there's some dribbling turnovers, some turnovers that LeBron don't give up.
Yeah, it's not enough games where I see that LeBron was like, because LeBron has
No,
LeBron.
I ain't saying he threw a game. He just stayed out of it. He like, I'm not gonna play. Like he sit way too many games for somebody not to benefit from it.
That's rest, and I think a lot of people rest nowadays, Sam. A lot of people rest nowadays.
And
Listen,
people,
Kawhi will sit out a half a season.
hey, but Kawhi be hurt before he even step on the court, and then he sit out and he come back for the playoff. He been like that since he left San Antonio and won that championship in Toronto. He really
I
ain't
hear
played a
you.
full season since. So if
I
any,
hear
and he
you.
already was in his little scandal about money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we can
Okay.
keep. So and he ain't never said nothing about Trump. So
And again, I don't even know if the Stephen A thing correlates, right? I'm not in that enough to even know, Sam.
hey,
So
but
I think what's cleaner and what's smoother is what you saying. Obviously, with the government shutdown, they're gonna need some things to distract the people, right? And this could be one of the biggest things, because when you think about sports betting, the way it's blown up, Sam, I mean, dude, you used to have to go to a casino, put your money down, and bet. Now everything is at the tip of your fingers. I can pick my phone up, deposit money out of my bank account, and place a bet and win some money at my crib. It became so big, it's too hard not to. And you think about Michael Porter Jr., what'd he say? Bro, I don't know if you've been watching him all summer, Sam. He been wilding, Sam. Bro, his brother literally got suspended for this. And he on the couch at a podcast talking about, yeah, if you could get all your homeboys rich by saying, hey man, I'ma miss this, or do this and fake an injury, out his mouth saying these things. Like, and then you go back and look at some of his tape.
hey, don't you want everybody where you grew up from to get theirs?
Hey, I'm saying if I can't kick everybody some, I could tell you to bet on my under. I could tell you to bet on, this, that, and third. I know that FanDuel will only revive me if I'm out the first quarter, right? So if I played into the second quarter and then go out with a little injury, everybody eating. Is basketball the only sport though, Sam?
No.
That's the thing. Who else is going to come out in this? What other big name? Is it going to be NFL? Is it going to be baseball? Is it going to be, are we going to get another Pete Rose? Now listen to this, Sam. Interesting take. Fellow Packer fan of mine, Tori Ziska. Tori, Love Tory. Tory's a great guy. Tory's a funny conspiracy theorist guy too, though. But Tory said, I wonder why for the $1 billion arm, they were quick to blame it on the interpreter for the gambling scandal. Get that all rushed and brushed under the rug. But now you look at this.
Are we talking about Ohtani?
We're talking about Ohtani. Yes, sir. Do you really think Ohtani interpreter was doing all that and he had no idea? Tory Ziska was like, bro, this is crazy. There's no way. There's no way. Y'all just like swept that under the rug. And now we got this whole boom blown out investigation. Once the interpreter took the hit, guess what? MLB not investigating, FBI not investigating. Oh, nothing going on. This just looks like another money management problem here.
I'm gonna ask you this question: When you know somebody to come back from it and still be able to play, still
Tommy John?
I'm talking about same season. Like this the same season. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He hurt it last year, went through his surgery, came back swinging the bat, pitched a few innings.
No, he didn't pitch. He didn't pitch the year he got hurt.
He didn't pitch.
So last year he just batted.
Right.
This
he was
year
healing
he got back
that
to
year.
pitching.
Right.
Correct.
And then come out in the playoffs, shut you out for 3 innings. Was
Get
he
10
really
strikeouts,
hurt?
10 strikeouts and 3 home runs.
Was he really hurt? Or was it, let's keep this $1 billion arm under rest for a minute until we get this scandal off your back? I mean, I can go conspiracy. Hey, and don't sound like no conspiracy to me.
But I'm not saying he's spitting. I'm not saying he's spitting conspiracy, but like I'm saying, Tory's funny and I love it. But
that's kind of sound real to me.
It is 100% because they talk about him being the best player ever, this, that, and the third. I mean, the arguments are absolutely insane.
I can't argue with that at all. That he's the best player ever. I can't argue with that.
I mean, yeah, but that's why they protect him, right?
Well, maybe. Or he got immunity because he from where he from. No, y'all can't do nothing with him. You heard me?
Man.
That's the superpower.
I guess, man. I just think that,
y'all not touching that Chinaman. He worth too much money.
And I think that's what it was. They got that swept under the rug so quick. And now, does something happen? Because think about this, Sam. Listen to me, okay?
Yeah.
Tory Ziska said that this NBA investigation lasted 3+ years. Shohei Ohtani's lasted a day and a half.
It was a week or two, man. We heard about it for a day and a half.
Listen, it lasted a day and a half. An FBI investigation, 3+ years. Ohtani's was over. And they brushed that so quick under the table, boy.
Hey,
and now they're potentially going back to back.
Hey, what's that guy name? That president over there in China?
Who? I don't know the China. No, China. Is he from China? He ain't from China. Ohtani is.
He's from somewhere over there.
Yeah. Okay.
China, Japan, Korea, wherever he from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but
he got immunity.
Did they talk to Trump? They talked to Trump. Yeah, they talked to Papa Trump.
They
got some money over there, don't they?
Man, you know how much money the United States owe them?
Don't we owe them a couple trillion?
Yeah. Like, wait a minute.
We'll take a couple trillion off. Y'all let that man.
Hey, he just stretched his contract out for the rest of his life. Y'all leave that man alone.
Man,
he the face of baseball. Leave him alone.
I love it. Yeah, no, 100%. I think that they said, listen, the great Asian hope, brother. And I've seen posts that Yao Ming was created in a lab right next to Shohei Ohtani.
Yao Ming was ridiculous.
One thing though, Sam, one thing that's undeniable. It's the same way that people talk about Barry Bonds juicing. Listen, Barry Bonds is a great hitter, has always been a great hitter.
Yeah. What's the best player in baseball? What's the best player to me to ever play baseball until I seen Ohtani?
I'm saying steroids don't help your hand-eye coordination. Steroids don't help you hit the ball better. Steroids don't, none of it. Now, I can understand hitting the ball further, but helping you make contact, bro, I feel it might be harder Because the more you bulk up, bro, the harder you can swing. Like, how you gonna swing the bat all diesel? Like, how you go? You can't even bend and move.
I can see
You
your
still
point.
need some flexibility.
I can see your points, but hey, and I can also say something different. Sosa won Sosa until McGuire was. I mean,
But Sam, Barry was always Barry.
yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. Like Barry Bonds was always Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds always hit the ball really well. He just started hitting that motherfucker 500. You know what I'm saying? He started hitting it into the ocean. He started hitting it to the ocean. Like, but also, how many times did he get walked? How many opportunities did he really have?
record breaking.
Come on, man. Like
two outs, man on first and second. Walk him.
Not to mention, Sam, you might not like it. I don't give a damn if Pete Rose gambled on his damn mama, daddy, niece, nephews, aunties, and everybody. I don't care if he gambled their life on his games. Pete Rose a Hall of Famer. Period.
Yeah, he should have been a long time ago.
That gambling scandal ain't enough to break anything.
And
not to mention, it ain't like Pete was out. Like Pete was breaking the rules as a coach, wasn't he?
Yes.
Pete wasn't breaking the rules when he was playing. You can't take the player out of it. And it's a lot of what I say about Cam Newton. Listen, I love Cam, bro. And I hate the way people hate on Cam Newton. I hate the way that they act like Cam Newton can't speak football when he played at an elite level, especially at the quarterback position.
But do you notice, though, the people that's complaining about it never stepped on the field?
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, Cam Newton's takes to me can never be outlandish because he's played the position at a high level.
Yeah, I mean, but most of the people that talk about other people, like, probably never, like, you got more people talking about who's the best player, who's the GOAT at basketball, than you got the people that actually played against them. You know what I mean? So it's just something to talk about. And no disrespect to the females, but they might not like it. But you got mostly female commentators that's trying to denounce Cam. It ain't the men up there. They sit back, look at him like, damn.
They feel Cam is misogynistic and, everything like that. They think about his personal life. But women, bro. Women are emotional creatures. Women can't think logically. And a lot of times, that's some of what happens. They're mad at Cam for things that's going on in his personal life. They mad at Cam for Cam openly talks about these things. Like, listen. You can't speak ill on Cam and his accomplishments. The only thing you can speak ill about is he didn't jump on a fumble with a whole bunch of damn big-ass linemen down there with a potential to injure himself. Oh, yes, it's in the Super Bowl. Cool. That ain't one play. That one play ain't denouncing Cam's career for me. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. When you could watch 15 to 20 minutes of Cam Newton highlights, highlight in the NFL, 15 to 20,
you understand.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
I mean, you gotta be a fan of the game. Like I'm a fan of baseball.
Yeah.
More so than anything else. And I'm gonna be real about it. And I ain't played professionally, but I played baseball, and man, I respect the game. So you have people commenting on it that know little about it or just start learning about it. Same way y'all call LeBron the GOAT, like y'all just start really watching the game. But anyway, all jokes aside, it's a distraction, and to go on with the women, but it's more so. I wouldn't say all of them is like emotional, but most of them just ride with another woman. They don't give a damn what reasoning is women's first. So we get past that part. Once they get past women's first, then logic will kick in. I'll say it that way.
Okay. But I guess I could see that. I think it's like a lot of things with Cam, bro, are personal attacks, and that's the only thing I hate.
People hating on. What you mean by that?
But that's what I'm saying. It's just they're all just personal attacks.
Because he don't want to be married.
There's no real, bro. There's not a lot that you can really pull from Cam. Like, there's not a lot that you can pull from Cam about his game.
Did
The
he
only
gamble?
thing you could do is some of his outlandish stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like,
Did he?
there wasn't a lot. Well, I'm saying there wasn't even a lot of negative for Cam outside of the women in his life and like having a million kids. Like the only thing you could say is something immoral about his, his life and like how he treats women and how he doesn't respect women
Has
and
nothing to do with
all of
football.
this. I know, Sam. That's what I'm saying. But people bash him because of the person he is. I don't give a fuck who he is. That motherfucker could play some football, and he did a great
Hey,
job playing it
quiet as kept.
professionally.
Yeah, quiet as kept. I didn't like Mike personally. I wear
Nobody
shoes.
did, I feel like, right? It
I
felt
wear
like everyone
shoes.
knew.
I do
Mi
all that.
Yeah,
But as a basketball player, it was great. As a
yeah,
person, I think. I think he.
had
I
some
think he
opportunities.
sucked.
Yeah,
I think he did some things he shouldn't have did. You know, I heard about some he did to a little brother. I don't know if it was true, but all I
mhm,
had to do was hear it. You
yeah,
know, and when I was growing up, and might not like it. Like that's where we at. Supposedly, there was this little white fan, little white boy, and at another opportunity, it was a little black boy. He signed that autograph for that little white boy, but refused
mm,
for the little black boy. When I
mm,
heard that, not knowing if it's true or not, so what I'm saying is I went off somebody else's word.
mhm,
That day forward,
yeah.
I didn't like Mike as a person. And I didn't even know if it
That
was
makes
true.
sense.
You
Right,
know what I
right, right,
mean?
right. Right, 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 and
And
too
that's
many
the
times you see it, yeah.
yeah.
I feel like too many times you see that, and that's the part of the fame and part of the, listen, I think there are some athletes out here that are the humble athlete that's, man, that growing up, I've always wanted players to come and do this and do that. And then I feel like there's the athlete that's the bro, man, I'm tired of like signing all. I'm tired of being all the, like a role model, this, that, and the third, and everything. You know what I mean?
That was a Barkley.
It's you know what I mean? It's rough out here, man. I just at my store the other day, Kodak Black was there. Kodak Black came into the store. Anthony Davis came into the store. I think it's Najee Harris. I don't think it's Najee Harris. It's he played for the Mavericks, but he was just in the store. Mark Cuban's been in the store. So a lot of people that come through and our store is busy. So we have a lot of fans in there. And we try and protect the group, right? Hey, you need anything, try and get a personal solution, try and navigate that and have our employees stay away, right? I had an employee, man, in Kodak Blackface. I thought he was playing some music for him. I'm like, hey dog, hey bro, get over here, man. And he's like, bro, I'm this close. Let me tell. I'm like, no, bro, sometimes they just want to shop, bro. And we can't be a part of the fandemonium. We got to keep it professional. And so
Man,
it's crazy.
some people just don't understand. They just regular people.
Yeah. That's the thing. I treat it as, bro, they regular, man. He went out, start taking pictures, everything, man. I walked to a security guard. I was just like, hey man, trying to, help with navigating this, that, and the third. Normally we get busy at X amount of time. I know you don't want to have to control a crowd. So like trying to help point through the store where we could shop and what we could do to get y'all, rolling as fast as possible. Hey, there are some employees that might want a picture. Hey, no pictures in the store. Let me shop when I'm done. Right. That was the point of like, hey, let's figure out, is there an option for it? But majority of the time, hey, can I just shop? I just want to shop. I want to, do this, that, and the third. So I think that's the thing. And we were trying to help him, protect it as best we could. So yeah. Yeah. So but yeah, man, I think, Sam, there's gonna be a lot coming from this, man. I just wonder what other big names are gonna come out.
Michael Jordan, he gambled all the time.
Yes, but they never brought up him gambling sports. They never brought up gambling basketball. But we knew he was an avid gambler. If Michael Jordan was in today's game, Michael Jordan
He
would
probably
be
would bet
betting
on
on
himself.
himself to score 50
Hey, I'm gonna
every
score
game.
50. I'm gonna score 50 on him. How much you bet?
Every game.
How much you bet? I'm gonna score 50 on him. How much you
Yeah.
bet?
He would have a Michael Jordan parlay that was just Jordan for 7 assists, Jordan for 3 steals,
It would
Jordan
be
for 50
legal.
points,
It would be
Jordan for
legal then.
betting on himself.
But what I don't understand this investigation though, to keep it 100, keep it 100. If people are allowed to bet on me and I don't feel like it, how you gonna be mad at me?
But that's what everybody came out and say. I don't give a damn about your parlay. But now they did give a damn about our parlay. We just found out that your parlay was more important than mine. Bro, listen, Sam, there's one game, Sam. Your belt went crazy on the offense, on the rebounds, right? Went absolutely crazy, Sam. I took his under because he had trended his rebound total was like 6.5. Sam, when I tell you this man jumped on every single like Sam, it looked like he had a parlay, Sam. He was like diving after rebounds.
He was
Like
Dennis Rodman it.
Sam, the aggression was insane. And I sat there with my cousin Lovey, bro, and I'm like, Lovey, I bet you he going crazy like this because I bet his under. I said, bro, I've watched him play, and he has never hit the boards like that. And bro, Vanderbilt was going crazy, Sam. Bro, he had like 12 rebounds that game, Sam. Oh yeah,
Made
it
you
was
lose.
crazy. Bro, it is what it is. I mean, I was gonna lose, but hey, it is what it is. I understand gambling for what it is, but bro, there are some instances that you see, bro, it's
You
absolutely
like,
crazy,
man.
man.
Did he
Hey,
get an
Sam.
insight like somebody supposed to make like 200
Sam,
off you?
somebody bet on him. Hey man, I'm gonna take your 10.5 on the rebound. Can you get it? It's plus 540. Yeah, I'll get that. I bet I'm gonna put $2,000 on. I'm gonna put 10,000. I'm gonna put 20 grand. Throw me 50 bands. I'll throw it on it. You know what I mean? Like, what we gonna clear? Yeah, Sam, but I think I'm gonna let the gambling thing go. I think it's there's a lot gonna come out. I think we're gonna see a lot. I think there's gonna be more, news reports, but I'm interested to see after November 1st.
I think they're going after
Do
your boy.
benefits get cut? Do benefits get cut? Do they cut? Is it happening? Does the government start back up? We shall see. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but hey man, is it gonna happen? That's gonna affect a lot of people.
Yeah.
And there might be some riots out there. So
These
we
streets
shall
ain't gonna
see.
be
But
fun.
you might not like it, but it might happen. So Sam, let's jump into this, man. Let's get back. Packers win, Sam. You want to go Packers first or Bears first?
Oh, you can go ahead and go Packers.
Okay.
Should've said-
Packers win. Packers win. Candle is still lit, by the way. And let me tell y'all, it smells amazing in here, ladies and gentlemen. The best thing that I could ask for is victory formation. Victory formation means simply that your team has outperformed the other team. You can take a knee and run the clock out. Victory Monday, ladies and gentlemen. A victory Monday means your team won on Sunday. You could go into work with your chest out. You could go to work with your head held high, talking all your shit. So these are a few things that I love. And Green Bay gave me the ability to have both, right? Pittsburgh Steelers, Aaron Rodgers, we had the game. It happened. I posted a few clips, got a few comments. Some people, one way or another. Here's the thing. Some people might not like this, Sam. You might not like it. And I want to preference this by saying, I don't think anybody understands how much I love Aaron Rodgers. When Aaron Rodgers was a Packer, you could not tell me every single year we weren't going to the Super Bowl. There was no way. Like it just was the dumbest thing. I didn't care who he had. He could have had Kimbo Slice out there playing tight end. You know what I mean? He could have had anybody out there playing wide receiver. Aaron Rodgers and his arm talent was going to take us there. He could have had anybody running the ball. He could have had Najee Harris running the ball on one leg, right? I didn't care what the offensive line looked like, Sam. I didn't care what rank the defense was, Sam. Fortunately enough, he had Clay Matthews a lot through his time. But there was a time you couldn't tell me anything about that bad man, Aaron Rodgers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, through their first 40 career starts, right? First 40. We talked about the number 27. We talked about all those different things, right? Through their first 40 starts, Aaron Rodgers was 22-18. Jordan Love, 23-16-1. 64% completion percentage for Aaron Rodgers. Jordan Love, 65%. Aaron Rodgers, 7.8 yards per attempt. Jordan Love, 7.6. Touchdown to interception. This is the biggest one, ladies and gentlemen, because the one thing Aaron Rodgers does is protect the football. Aaron Rodgers, first 40 starts, 70 touchdowns, 29 interceptions. Jordan Love, Sam, 71 touchdowns, 25 interceptions. There is something that I said in the comments when people were talking about me comparing Jordan Love to Aaron Rodgers. And what that is Up to this point, Jordan Love has done exactly everything Aaron Rodgers did for the Packers. This is the year Aaron won the Super Bowl. So up until this point, there's been no miss. There's been no miss. He is performing exactly the same as Aaron Rodgers, which leads me to believe Green Bay can very easily make it to another Super Bowl with this man powering that with a much better defense than we've had. Now, obviously, Aaron Rodgers won it with a number 1 defense in the league. This defense gets after the quarterback. This defense doesn't take the ball away, which means that we do just play great defense and stopping them, in between the hashes. But Jordan Love, those stats, the comparison is absolutely insane. That's it, man. I mean, it was you going into this game. Did I like Jordan Love over Aaron Rodgers? Of course I did. He's the younger Aaron Rodgers. That's what it is. You can't tell me anything different. That's my guy. So I love it, Sam. Aaron Rodgers versus Jordan Love. Jordan Love with the slight edge. If Jordan Love wins the Super Bowl this year, I don't want to hear any more Jordan Love slander ever. Even if he doesn't. Jordan Love has done a lot in his career. It just doesn't look as flashy or pretty as it did with Aaron Rodgers.
I just got a question. You said every year you felt like Aaron Rodgers was going to the Super Bowl.
Every
right?
goddamn year.
How many years did he make it to the Super Bowl?
That's the thing. He made it one time. And I'm telling you,
so
the
what
4
you saying,
times
you'll
he
be
went to the NFC
satisfied.
Championship.
You'll be satisfied with Jordan Love going to 1 Super Bowl?
Hell no.
Okay.
I think Jordan Love gets to multiple Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, Sam. I think he gets to multiple Super Bowls. When Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl, Charles Woodson was toward the back end of his career.
Right now, you might not like it, but I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers and Love. Now, if he's doing the exact same thing, so I think you need to rephrase this. If he's doing the exact same thing as Aaron Rodgers, you calling Jordan Love a regular season quarterback, brother?
He's not doing that ain't what I meant by what I mean is there are people that are asking, like, it's crazy you're comparing Jordan Love to Aaron Rodgers.
No.
Question,
I
say, bro, the first 40 starts. Okay, but I do want to preference that because Sam, when I post these clips, people gonna be, what? You're comparing? Oh my God, you're crazy. And I'm like, listen, 40 starts for 40 starts. Jordan Love.
Hey, each one of them had a Hall of Famer in front of them, so I can understand how the stats would be the same. So,
Yeah, and it's even crazier. I could go even further. Last 20 years? Last 20 years starting quarterbacks, Green Bay had 3. Bears, Lions, Vikings, upwards to 10 to 15.
We ain't getting all of that, bro.
I'm sorry, man. You might not like it, Sam, but this is the thing. Green Bay know how to draft quarterbacks.
Since you said that Aaron Rodgers threw that game, he said before the game, I'm going to retire a Packer.
Gambling. He did. Hey,
he threw the game.
Did you see Jordan Love wanted the jersey swap at the end? Jordan Love hit him but Aaron, I don't think Aaron understood. And so Jordan like, the jersey swap? What's up? I don't want that ugly ass jersey, but send me a number 8 Aaron Rodgers jersey. I'll give you this one. He wanted the jersey swap, but Jordan Love outperformed him in that game.
Like I said,
passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. Sam, you can't play it any better than that.
Like I said,
you look at him moving that pocket.
Aaron threw the game because he wanted to retire a Packer.
Aaron Rodgers, 4 touchdowns. Aaron had two passing touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers, 2 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 3 sacks. 3 sacks, I believe. I mean,
they go try to hold at somebody.
Aaron Rodgers
next
played
week.
a good game. Aaron Rodgers didn't lose this game. But what happened, Sam? What did I say last week? I literally said this last week. What did I say, Sam? You can stop that offense and come back. You can get open against that secondary. And that's exactly what happened. Now, there's media outlets that are out here talking about, they're the worst defense in the league. Quarterbacks love playing them. They all look great. So what did you expect Jordan Love to look like? Yeah, okay.
Man,
at the end of the day, you still got to get out there and throw that football.
I shouldn't have betted against Green Bay on the pick'em because I knew Jalen Ramsey was getting burnt the week before. He should retire.
Burnt toast. His days behind him, boy. Hey, he should have stayed in L.A. or something. You know what I'm
Hey, they
saying?
wanted to get rid of him. They got tired of him getting burnt over there.
Should have stayed in LA or something.
The Rams didn't want him. You see, they doing better without him.
Well, yeah, but Sam, so okay, I'm done. My Green Bay ran over. Green Bay did a great job. Best tight end in the league. Took, went and got busy.
Oh, you talking about Kels?
Took. What did Kelsey do? 99 yards, one tug. Did 7 receptions, 143, and 2 of them things. Took. That's all I be yelling, brother. So, Sam, Green Bay got the job done. 39-29. Green Bay scored more than 27 points this game. But he beat Aaron Rodgers, which I think is a great thing. I think it's great for his career, and I think this is going to give him the confidence. Basically, Sam, you think about it. The student has beaten the teacher, and now it's time to move on. So let's move on. Green Bay to the Super Bowl. Sam, the Bears, brother. The Bears. No Lamar Jackson. A lot of people, did you see the NFL is investigating the Ravens for saying Lamar practiced all week? They said he practiced all week and then basically was like, yeah, he ain't gonna play. So almost like a bait and switch thing.
I mean, that makes sense though. That makes sense though.
Lamar not playing?
Yeah, that made sense though, because he was practicing with the third stringers. He wasn't really practicing with the ones. And then he acted, and they watched a lot of film because he acted as Caleb Williams. And it showed because we couldn't do a thing with that defense. We was jumping outside, which we lead the league in penalties. So we as a team was not prepared for that game mentally, physically, obviously, and I don't know. They just wasn't the Bears that I seen weeks prior. But I also can say they are the same Bears we've been seeing weekly because we can't get over our penalties. So
man, you know what's funny about that?
Yeah, what?
You know what's funny, Sam, is that I have literally posted the video about talking about Caleb Williams, y'all finding the franchise guy. And then I watched Caleb Williams throw one of the craziest interceptions that game. And I was like,
about that.
What? Like, it would be the week I post the video talking about giving him kudos.
I didn't even want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that.
I post the video, give him kudos, Sam.
That gave me flashbacks of Jay Cutler, bro.
Man, I couldn't believe, because, dude, Caleb was playing so well. And Sam, honestly, I was nervous, picking the Ravens over. But, I mean, that whole game, it seemed like early y'all were controlling it. They couldn't move the ball. Their offense couldn't do nothing. But then once y'all gave up that first touchdown, then it kind of started to break loose. And the game was still close.
But that's what I told Odo. Remember when I say, I don't care how good your defense is. We was comparing to Cleveland. I said, I don't care how good your defense is. If your defense on that field a long time,
too damn much. Yeah.
They go from the top 10 to the bottom real quick.
And I think that's exactly what happened to y'all defense. But it's just, I mean, you look at
you can't take away from what's his name, Hudley, the backup. You can't take away from him. He played a hell of a game. He played a hell of a game.
And you know where Huntley was, right?
Third string.
Huntley had got picked up in that Cleveland Browns locker room. Huntley came in that preseason game when they took Shador out for that 2-minute drive. Yeah. So the Browns, we talked about that a couple of times, but bro, the Browns are just shitting the bed with these players. I mean, god damn, bro.
Hudley ain't all that. He just played a hell of a game.
I'm not saying he all that. He managed the game. He did what he needed to. Eric Henry, 21 carries, 2 touchdowns, and 71 rushing yards. They did what they needed to do. They got him the ball. They controlled that. You got 7 receptions from Zay Flowers. Even though Zay only had 63 yards, you still got 7. But yo, boy, Roquan, 12 tackles.
He went
Roquan,
off.
12 tackles, 7 solos, Sam.
He had him a revenge game. But not only that though. I'm gonna say something about the penalties. Like I said, we have to fix that.
Yeah.
Or we just got to get up, find us some old linemen somewhere, somehow. But
yeah.
With all that being said, our defense, our secondary depleted, bro. Depleted.
Yeah.
So and those are some Pro Bowl type people that's missing.
No, 100%.
We
And I
couldn't
think y'all even had another big injury.
Yeah.
This game, no,
Robinson.
was it not y'all?
Yeah.
Was it y'all that had the injury?
Yeah, we had two. Our wide receiver went out. Robinson went out early with a high ankle sprain, and Shamir Turner ACL. So our defense is depleted, and most of the year our defense kept us in most of the games because our offense ain't been hitting on all cylinders.
Yeah.
We had one good offensive game that was against the Cowboys. All the other ones, our offense ain't been clicking. Our defense kept us in games. Our special team helped us win them, the ones we have won. But we keep shooting ourselves in the feet, and we shot ourselves in the
100%.
feet a lot against Baltimore. And then our quarterback threw a 12-gauge shotgun in the mix.
Man.
So,
Yeah, and you talk about that defense being on the field. I mean, when you look at that Ravens team and you didn't expect them to win that possession battle, right? They had the ball for 30 minutes. Y'all had the ball for 29. So they won that battle, but they had 355 yards to y'all 375. You know what I mean? The biggest
we was getting our yards trying to come back.
first downs.
We trying to get
24 first downs.
We was trying to get our yards coming back. And Huntley ran a couple big first downs. He ran them.
Yeah.
You know, if that was Lamar, we'd got blowed out, brother.
100%. And I think y'all got 11 penalties. 11 penalties.
76 yards.
It is crazy, man. So
76 of those 355 was on penalties.
I think when you look at this, when you look at that game, it all came down to y'all were 1-3 in the red zone. They were 3-6. They had way more opportunities in the red zone than you guys, and they were able to kind of capitalize on that. Obviously, having a good run game and, having that great possession, and then having a guy like Huntley that could, kind of game manage, 181 passing yards, 1 touchdown. I think he did a great job managing, didn't turn over the ball. Baltimore didn't turn over the ball. So you're going to win majority of the times when you win that turnover battle, and you win time of possession. So it was tough seeing it, Sam, but hey, y'all are still a head above water. You're 4-3.
And with room to improve.
We
ain't got long.
with room to improve.
We ain't got long.
4-3 with room to improve.
We ain't got long now. We ain't got long.
Yeah, now
schedule ain't getting easier.
It is not. Green Bay has the Panthers, which is good for us. But y'all got the
Cincinnati.
No, y'all don't got the Lions. Y'all got the Bengals, which I think is a winnable game. A winnable game. I think we both get a winnable-ish game.
No.
If your
I'm
defense
a Bears
don't
fan.
show up.
I'm a Bears
if your
fan.
defense don't show up.
Secondary is depleted. You got Chase over there. Man.
Correct.
Man.
Flacco may go to Chase a lot.
Consistently.
I can see, if I'm a betting man, Sam, and damn it, I am. Okay. If I'm a betting man, I'm taking Jamar Chase for 10 plus receptions.
Hey, you might not like it, Chicago, but Cincinnati if our secondary ain't, we getting beat by Cincinnati. Chase Young gonna go crazy. And if you double team him, what's his name? I'm lost.
If you double team T. Higgins?
There we go. If we double
you saw T. Higgins had a beautiful deep ball.
If we double team Chase, Higgins gonna go off. So because of our secondary is depleted, that's the only reason I'm going against Chicago. And it's a football thing. That's the only. Do I want Chicago to win? Yes, I do. But with Gordon out, Stevenson out, and we playing with all backups in our secondary, except for Beard and Briskers, who's our safeties. They can pick on them outsides all day.
That's true, but I think Bears win this one. I don't see Bears losing this one. I think it's a tight game, but I think this game could turn out the same as that Baltimore Ravens game. But the difference is Cincinnati doesn't have that type of defense. And that's where I think y'all will get the upper hand. Because I think that you could outduel them in an offensive match.
I think the Bears can outduel them. They still got Trey, though.
Yeah, but he ain't been doing nothing, Sam.
Caleb hold on to that ball a little too long, brother.
Yeah, but I still see you think about y'all next. Just think about your next three, right? You got Bengals, Giants, Vikings. If you could clear these two, you look at that Vikings game. Yeah, Sam, it might be an L, but that's only your fourth L.
We should have beat them the first time.
I'm just saying, beat them the first time. Take it, I'm just saying, if you take it, right? If you take that L, you're going back home to face Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. So I mean, And then you got Eagles. So I mean, it's
9 and
you
8.
look at where you might take a L, and then obviously you taking that Green Bay L. So you know what I mean. But
We sweeping y'all.
I digress. So here we go, Sam. Let's do it, Sam. I'm gonna let you call it, okay? You got everything. You got the teams. You ready? You
Yeah.
got the totals. Let me
Yeah.
recap really quick, ladies and gentlemen. This is the recap for the weekly pick'ems. Right now, Sam is sitting pretty, and I'm gonna say this again. Well, he ain't pretty, but his picks is pretty.
Hater.
So Sam is sitting pretty. Leader, 14 wins, 11 losses. Yo, host Wavy, I got 12 wins with 13 losses. And then who could not make it today, has 10 wins with 15 losses. Now, everyone is probably like, well, but there's been 26 games. Why do y'all only have 20? Green Bay, Dallas tied. Green Bay, Dallas tied. So we just didn't count the game altogether, okay? Didn't count the game. So that's the recap, okay? Let's jump into the week. What happened? Sam, I'll leave it on you. What happened? And then jump us into next week picks.
All right, man. I know you want to hear. I'm going to say the bad news first.
Yeah.
Went 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He's now 11 and 17.
Yep.
I went 1 and 2.
Oh, it's terrible.
I don't know why I agree with O. Once he made his picks, I should have changed mine. I don't know why I did it, but I am now sitting at 15 and 13. And Wavy finally catching up. He went 3 and 0. He's 15 and 13. We're tied for first.
Your boy is back. He said he'll be back. Your boy went 3 and 0 on him, huh? Yeah, put the 3 and the O's up.
So I think this week, it's a pretty easy week for y'all out there. We're gonna go with
yeah, this one, Sam, I think this is gonna be an easy week.
It should be an easy week.
Correct. This is week 9, weekly pick'ems. Week 9, you might not like it pick'ems. Shoot them out, Sam.
Okay. Thursday night, we got the Ravens, who just beat the Bears, versus the 2-game winning streak Miami.
So we got Octavius pick here, right?
Octavius pick the Ravens. What do you say, Wavy?
Yeah, Sam, I absolutely hate agreeing with Octavius because, like you said, as soon as he picks something, you should switch your pick. But here's the thing. Mike McDaniels is in trouble, all right? These little wins that he got are not going to save him. These wins are not going to save this Dolphins team. The Ravens are on their way up. They are now the favorites to win the AFC North. I'm going Ravens.
Well, with me, I'm going Ravens as well. And as I said before, picked them. I really want to change it, but I'm not because I believe Lamar will be back. And if Huntley did what he did to the Bears, I know what they're going to do to Miami. So I'm going Ravens.
And Lamar might be back. So Sunday
night, we got the Seahawks versus the Daniel-less Commanders.
Yeah, see, this is a tough one for me. Is Daniels out? Like, is it confirmed? I know, Daniels twisted his knee up pretty bad. They still got a great run game. Still, I think the number 1 or number 2 rushing offense in the league. What did O say? Let me guess. He took the Seahawks.
O took the Seahawks.
God damn it, Sam. I'm telling you, I hate this. With all in me, I'm going to take the Seahawks.
Man, I want to take the Commanders so bad. Just because O said the Seahawks. But that boy over there playing with the Seahawks. Didn't nobody expect the Seahawks to be who they are? I'm riding with the Seahawks. Shout out to my boy Aaron out there. He's a Seahawks fan. But yeah, I'm going Seahawks.
Gotta go Seahawks here.
Now that Monday night, if O was here, he'll be talking about the Red Sea. But let's see what we got on here. We got the Cardinals versus the Cowboys Monday night. What do you say over there, Wavy in Texas?
Said he got the Cards, right?
O got the Cardinals. You know he going with that Red Sea. He going for that 11-6. He ain't backing away from it.
Listen to me. Every single person in Texas, y'all know exactly what time it is. What's y'all theme song? We them boys. I'm going to go ahead and go Dallas. I think Dallas gets the job done. They've been struggling. XYZ. I think they get it done. 3-4-1. Against the Cardinals, everything is against them, Sam. They're on a 5-game lose streak. They fresh off a bye week. But the Cardinals, I think, coming off of that bye, it is not more damning than that loss that the Cowboys just came off of. So I think the Cowboys are going to be looking for some revenge. Dak is going to be looking to get back into MVP form. I think he finds it Monday night. It's here in Dallas, right?
Cardinals
here in
at
Dallas?
Cowboys. Cardinals
It's here in
at
Dallas?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Got Cardinals, Cowboys. So I think
Might go to the game. I might go to the game.
Oh, you can't live
I
stream
make it
though.
back. I fly out of Arizona on Sunday early morning. I'll make it back here with plenty of time. I might go to the game. Sam.
Okay.
Who you got, Sam?
Man, you know I want to pick the Cardinals so bad. And the reason is how they hung with Green Bay. I really do want to pick them really bad. How they hung with Green Bay.
Hung with Green Bay. No one did.
But they always find a way to give it up. They always find a way to give it up. And as you said, Dak is having a tremendous season. And since I know the Cardinals like giving up the goose, I got to go with Dallas.
So we need to get a wolf. We need to get a wolf sound for when everybody go lone wolf. But is going.
It's the only one out of all 3 picks that's going lone wolf with the Cardinals. Wish you was here, brother. But understand that hustle.
The theme of October, Halloween, and Octavius, the lone wolf. So that'll conclude the weekly pick'em. So this is again week 9. You might not like it. Pick'ems. Ladies and gentlemen, come back next week for week 10. We'll keep you updated, get you going. Sam, one last thing. I want to start a new segment, Sam, and I want to see how the people respond to it because this can go a long way. And I think it could really start to stir some controversy. But the last segment, Sam, what is your hot take of the week? Again, this is going to be a hot take that you just speak and say. There's no debate about it, nothing. We let the fans debate it at the end. This is my hot take of the entire week. It could be entertainment. It could be anything.
What is it?
What's your hot take of the week?
What I'm gonna say is, I've been seeing online, a lot of people saying what they gonna do if they cut off food stamps, how they kids supposed to be fed. I have sympathy for these people and wish them well, but I don't see nobody saying, "Hey, can you tell me where I can go get me a hustle loan or something like that?" You know, that's my hot take. And what do you say to the fans out there? What do you say? Should I feel bad for them, or should I feel like, hey, y'all should be out there trying to find ways to make money instead of complaining?
Victim mentality.
Although I have sympathy for him, and I wish I was one of these billionaires that I could say, you know what, here you go.
Here go a couple dollars.
Here go a couple dollars till you get on your feet. You know, I wish I was that person, but I'm not. So what do you say? What do you say, fans out there?
Let us know what y'all say. Again, the YouTube is wide open. You might not like it. You see the logo, right? We got it everywhere. You might not like it podcast on YouTube. You might not like it podcast on TikTok. You might not like it on Facebook. Reach out. Let us know. Reference this clip. Let us know how y'all feel. When I post the clips, comment everything underneath. Like and subscribe. That's a great hot take, Sam. A great hot take.
And get out there and vote.
Yeah.
For your representatives, man. And this stuff won't be happening.
Yeah, very important. If you want to see change, you got to kind of get out there and make that change. Yeah, great hot take, Sam. And you know, for me, when I think hot takes, like I think something spicy and controversial, right? And you know, it's funny you talk about the food stamps, you know, everything. And what I was thinking, like my side of that hot take was not so much because I think we just think of it as, you know, the food stamps, but like there's a lot of other benefits that are attached to it that are benefiting some people that may or may not be in a position to hustle right? And are we really looking at it? Because when you think about everyone listening to your hot take, they're going to say, well, yeah, they should be getting up. They should go to work. They should do this. They should do that, right? But then there are some people whose Medicare is going to be cut off, and some people that are relying on that, some people that can't work, or some people that can't go and pay for these things, that are going to lose those benefits. And so my thing is, do we do the right thing and keep it going for some of the people that are actually in need? Now, clearly there's other things that need to happen where they clean up the processes, but for the people that are actually in need, do we actually make the change? Does it not shut down? Does the government get back going? And lastly, if you gonna shut down, can you stop taking my damn taxes?
That's what I'm saying. Since you taking my taxes, you can't be cutting the people off food stamps, you know?
Because
That's what I'm
listen,
saying.
if
Like,
we cutting off benefits, if we cut everything that you say I'm paying, other people's retirements, all of
hey, we
these
still
things
gotta
that
pay
I'm paying,
infrastructure though. We still gotta pay infrastructure.
yank, yeah, I'm gonna need all my taxes back.
Yeah, but we still
But
gotta pay infrastructure though. We still pay on that.
that's all jokes. That's all jokes. But seriously, for the people that actually need the benefits that are gonna be cut, not so much the food stamps, not even so much
Hey,
that, because there are a lot of shelters that do provide
hey,
these free services where people can go get food.
wait, bro. Hey, if they cutting all this stuff out, if they cut all this stuff out, what I said was, I'm not seeing people asking. What I'm seeing online. I'm not seeing people asking like, hey, where can I go? You know, give me a little side hustle on. I don't see that. And I do feel sympathy for these people and wish that, you know, if I was in Elon Musk's shoes, something like that, this wouldn't even be something we would be talking about. You know what I mean? There's other countries got free health care. You know,
Hard to say those things.
it's not. You
Because
only
how
you don't.
much, I
I
mean,
mean,
you don't know until you
I
had
couldn't
the money.
take care of the whole world. That's obvious.
But I'm saying
But
you don't know until you have the money. Like, for instance, Elon Musk money, like what expenses do we have? What this, what that? Like,
he
how does
probably.
he keep it going? What is like, hey, there's, you go give $1 billion of it away. Ain't no telling if he make it back. Ain't no telling if, you know what I mean?
But how much money do you really need, brother?
Well, yeah, Sam, that's the question. I mean, no one really knows. Broke people think you need millions of dollars. Rich people, ain't no telling. Maybe they just keep it to passing it along to, generation after
But
generation.
my take was asking the fans on should I feel bad? Or should I feel
Right. No,
bad for the
facts.
people?
Facts. Yeah.
Or should I be like on the side of the people saying get up and get a job? Like, you know, I feel sympathy for them. You know, I grew up and my family wasn't rich at all.
Right. Right.
But
I'm
me,
just, and I'm saying, for my side is where I'm not necessarily thinking all about the benefit part of it and I'm sorry, the food benefit part of it, right? I'm thinking more the health care side of it where, there are some benefits that are provided to people that can't provide these things for themselves, which is the same as the food, but there's a lot of people taking advantage of the food side of it. But some people that need their Medicaid, that need the medicine, that need different things like that. Like, my thing is when you think about food, I volunteered at Minnie's Pantry, which was amazing. We were able to hand out food. They have services where they are giving people food one time a month, per person per household, right? If you have children, they give out goodie bags for children with the children in the car. They do a lot of good things, and there's a lot of places that do this. There's the Goodwill. They have a bouquet. Man, I sound like over here, but they
bring that,
have a
bring it.
place. They got a place where you get clothes, right? They provide these
Yeah.
different services and things. They give free deodorant, right? They limit it per week and different things like this. But like, there are places that have these resources that they'll give you food and stuff like that that's out there to help. So you don't necessarily need all of the food stamp stuff. But then there's no free healthcare. There's no free, checkups. There's no free this, no free
I
that. So I
get, I
think the
get.
medical part of it is the most important part that I think. Do people slow down and think? Because there are a lot of people that are out there yeah, they don't need all the food stamps. They need to this and the third. But then you don't think about the other side of some of those benefits that are really gonna play a vital part in some people's lives, their medicine and different things like that. And that's my take is, Does the government suck this shit up and like, all right, let's snap it back on, or hey, let's snap medical on and snap all the rest of the stuff off. Obviously, there's more things the two sides need to come together and agree on.
Yeah.
Does Trump and everybody else, because the Republicans run everything, right? They control everything. Do they all come to terms? And do we see the people not have to go through what they're going to have to go through if November 1st rolls around? And bro, this Christmas is coming up, right? Like the holidays are supposed to be a joyous time, different things like that. What vibe are we going to get? And are they looking for people to go riot so that we can
Hey, I got a
cause more
question though.
turmoil?
If you can't eat, what does health matter?
Again,
You ain't got no. You ain't got no.
again,
But that was a joke. That was a joke. But
facts. But you know, there
But I'ma
are
say
places
this.
that provide free food
but
for us.
what about these people that can't make it to these places that they give out these free things?
The cool thing is, Sam, is they even have the walk up. So they have the homeless community out here. They're actually considered their VIPs. They have a section where you can walk up and the VIPs can be provided, you know, the same services where they give them, they have food, drinks, you know, fruit, different things like that they provide them on a walk up basis. And there's a lot of places like this. Minnie's Pantry is literally just one of many, but I was fortunate enough to volunteer there from work, and it was a great experience. And so I just think that until we open our eyes and see that some of these resources are available, we always just think, I got to take the government money, But there are some places and some people that are out here volunteering their free time, volunteering, not being paid for these things. This place runs on maybe 3 salaried employees. Everyone else is volunteers.
Yeah.
Right? So there are things out there. So I think, can we come to an agreement? Obviously, I don't talk all the politics stuff, and I'm not trying to say that it's as simple as just saying yes. But goddamn, bro, like, are we gonna let people really? The homelessness is already terrible in the country. There's a lot of places like you talk about with free healthcare. I mean, even some people talk about it as terrible, right? They say that it's not the best thing in the world, and these are, you know, some
It's
Canadians
better than
that are
not
saying
having.
this.
It's better than not having nothing.
Agree. But that's the thing. Food stamps, should Sam feel any empathy, or should people be going out and ready to chase a bag? For me, can the government figure it out? And should we feel the empathy for the people that are going to lose the health care benefits? It's two sides of this coin. There are the people that are taking advantage of the EBT, but not so much of taking advantage of the healthcare side of it. And there are real people in need that are going to need this healthcare. So talk to us. Let us know. We're going to do this every single week. Again, it could be anything. Right now, this is the hot topic as the first of the month is quickly approaching. We're going to miss this Friday, but I'm going to be in Arizona for Halloween. I know, Sam. I'm sorry, man. I'm going to be in Arizona. I'm going to dress up, costume, everything like that, man. Got a couple parties going on.
Is it going to be Scooby-Doo or Superman?
I'm not gonna be Scooby-Doo, brother. I'm gonna be a dead person. I'm gonna be a vampire, brother.
Or you letting that?
I was gonna wear my joint. I was gonna wear my joint on the pod, but I didn't want it to be the focal point of our whole thing.
Yeah,
so.
I ain't want no demons crawling out my computer, man. I ain't want that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna conclude this episode. This is episode lucky number 13. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Wavy. That's Sam. We missed Octavius today, but he may be back on another episode with us next week. You might not like it podcast. Holla at your boy. Oh, also, listen. There's a You Might Not Like It podcast 1 out there. That ain't us. We the only You Might Not Like It podcast. IMNLI. You might not like it, but that podcast ain't us.
Yeah.
Deli every day to take us out. Peace.
You might lose some, you might win some, but what Craig Daddy say in the end? But yeah, you live to fight another day. Come on, Craig, put the gun away. His brothers dying every day, look just like you. But what I'm supposed to do when they try to press me, disrespect me? I am not the 1 or the 2. I'm not Tom Brady. One of them ones from Flavor of Love, but I'm still a little crazy. I get that they lost, I know what it cost, but I ain't missed the payment. Yeah, I know it's entertainment, but I still can't entertain it. I am not the king of comedy, so tell me, can you blame me if you play me? Have my niggas march like when my mama made me. She from Broadway, they leave you ghost like you Patrick Swayze. I ain't even trying to talk that talk, but that's what really made me. Not to mention mixing in the stuff they cooked up in the 80s. Wasn't even born, but felt the repercussion of it daily. All I'm saying is, just know I ain't perfect, nigga, I'm flawed. I done kept peace when I wanna break laws. I put my pride to the side for the cause too many times, and that's one of my flaws. But maybe not when I look at it all and who I got with me and who not involved. But maybe not when I look at it all and who I got with me and who not involved. He said it was gruesome where we grew from, but we grew some in the end. You might lose some, you might win some, but what Craig Daddy say in the end? But if you live,